Welcome back. Here is the sponge ball illusion that I performed earlier, and here's how to do it. This illusion works off of a technique called a thumb palm. And basically, the thumb palm allows you to conceal objects in your hand by concealing it or palming it in your thumb. The way it's done, and if you don't have any round balls, you can just go grab a sponge of some sort, a square sponge that's kind of soft. Just cut it up into small little squares, and they work just as well. Just to give you an idea, I'm just going to rip this in half just to show you that it's just a basic sponge. And if you, like I said, if you have one at the house, just grab a sponge and just kind of cut it up. And you know, like I said again, you can do the same thing here. But here we go. Let me get one of my other sponges here. Try to keep everything consistent. But anyhow, the thumb palm works like this. You hold it you hold the object in your two fingers, your index finger and your middle finger. You just hold the object. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to grab it and place it near the tip of the inside of my thumb, and just squeeze it, just like that. Let me get a close up here. And again, I'm going to take the ball, and I'm going to put it here between my hands, just like that. You can't see it on the other side. If you got it coming in like this, then that's too bad on the opposites. That's not a good deal. That's not a good thing. You want to get it, basically pinch it right to the front. You don't want to see it on the other side. Again, this is the thumb palm. Just clip it, and you can just practice this all day with everyday objects. Just boom. This is the secret, and everything else is just acting and misdirection. And you'll see how all of this stuff will come together momentarily. Again, I'm just palming it in my thumb. Just to show you, you can also do the same thing with a quarter here. I have a quarter, and I'm just palming it here in my thumb. And let's see here, just in my thumb. Okay, makes sense? So let me show you the other part of it. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to palm it in my thumb. What happens? The whole thing is acting. So I'm having it in my hand, and I'm going to pretend like I put it in my hand, but before I actually get there, it's already palmed. And my other hand just kind of closes around the fingertips as if I have it. I'm going to slow motion again. Thumb palm it, pretend like you're passing it off. But yet it's held in your hand, and as you can see, my fingers are open and kind of loose to give the appearance that there's nothing in my hand. Now, if I look at my hand, then the audience will follow where my eyes go, and will think something is up. So the whole time I'm looking in this hand and kind of pointing to it with this finger, and I just grab the ball and squeeze the both of them together, and I just pretend to magically throw it into my palm. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. Boom. As you can see, the hand it's here. I'm gonna grab it, and I'm gonna do some magic. Slow motion. Boom. Now regular speed. And again, this takes practice. You have to look in the mirror a few times while doing this. And a couple of days from now, I'll send you a follow-up video on some tips you can do to make this work a little better. I know it's kind of confusing. and it's kind of confusing. And again, but we're palming it, and you're grabbing the fingertips, pretending like you got something in your hand. You're gonna reach down and grab it. Voila. Now I'm gonna go regularly. So the 10 easy steps: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now once you learn this, I got something even more greater than this illusion here, and it's going to just blow your mind. Let's see here. I don't think I have much time to show you also let me show you this when I coughed it up. I simply put the sponge in my hand, threw it up. Remember, you got to look at it. Let me zoom out a little bit. You got to look at it. Remember, you look in that hand. Throw it up. When you throw it up, you look up in the air, and then you cough and bring it out. Does that look real or not? Now, sometimes I fool myself. Or if you want, you can make it come from behind a child's ear, and just kind of, as you grab in the ear, you kind of pull it out. Maybe come out from your elbow. Or if you have a pen, hypothetically a magic pen stashed in your pocket, you can pretend to, but probably not your shirt pocket, because otherwise it'll stick out, but probably in your pants pocket. But you get the sponge and you say, let me go here and grab my magic pen, and I'm just going to wave, boom, voila. But again, kind of put that in your pants pocket, otherwise it might stick out in your shirt pocket, and if you're a man like me, it might look like you have a little breast or something going on, and you don't want that. But like, again, this is just something basic, just some fun stuff that you can do at home or at the office or whatever. And again, just use some small sponges, and it's no big deal. Just a small sponge. Like I said, just break them up and just use what you got. And again, this is called the thumb palm, and this will set the foundation for some of the more advanced palming techniques that you will learn, that you will need later on as you progress. Another thing a person can do is just kind of toss that up and just kind of push the two sponges together. I think I did that wrong. Hadn't done that in a long time. My surface is not great for that. But you kind of split them up in two. There's a bunch of other tricks you can do with sponges, rabbits and stuff like that. It's a bunch of stuff. Again, I just want to cover the basics with you. And I think I'm about running out of time. I want to work under my 10-minute time limit with the video files. And but again, if you have any questions, or if you have a video, if you're performing an illusion using the sponges, email it to me so I can take a look at it. That's info@freemagicschool.com. And if you're interested in learning how to do magic, just again visit our website at www.freemagicschool.com.